virus. And now we're going to go to Lisa Kubota. She's at Waialua High School, where one of the shelters is set up. Lisa, not a lot of shelters out there in the North Shore for people to go to. Are you seeing a lot of people taking advantage of this?
Right now, we're told that only about 10 people have signed up, and they started arriving at about 11 this morning. When we first got here, the skies were actually blue, but now it's gray and just started raining on us. But once people show up, they come up here and the National Guards members will take their temperature. I'm told that if anyone does have a temperature or is not feeling well, they will be kept in a separate building away from the other people staying at the shelter. We also have Red Cross employees and volunteers here ready to do the intake forms, and then they would head into the gym. Of course, face coverings are required, also social distancing due to the pandemic. If anyone has pets, they can bring them, but they're asked to bring them in a kennel. Of course, people must bring their own food, their own supplies, as well as hand wipes and other supplies. We did have a chance to speak to one woman who was staying with her 3 kids out of the cabins at Mokuleia, and here's what she had to say.
It's really good considering the space here. Obviously, you're at a high school, you kind of have that spacing, and they have mats to help with the spacing. And along with that, you also have workers that help provide the needs to space everything out. So that actually helps out with COVID as well.
And we're told that the next closest shelter is either in Mililani or over on the windward side at King Intermediate in Kaneohe. And we have heard that BYU Hawaii has also opened up a Cannons Activity Center in Laie for community members who feel unsafe. Of course, the shelters are a last resort, and you should be staying with your family or friends if possible. But if you do need to come here, again, you need to bring your own supplies, your own medication, food, bedding, things like that. That is not going to be provided here at the shelter, but they have other social distancing measures and other steps in place to help keep everyone safe. That is the latest from Waialua High School. Back to you in the studio.
Well, that's good, Lisa, that there is that option at BYU, because I know some folks who are concerned about that. You know, the weather on the North Shore has been erratic. What are the conditions been for you like over there?
When we were first driving up here, we saw some gray skies, some patches of blue, and then we got closer. It was just gorgeous blue skies. And then once we started getting out here doing some interviews, all of a sudden it's just completely gloomy, gray, and overcast. Drizzle, a little bit of a harder rain now, so it looks like we're starting to see more of the effects of Douglas.
All right, Lisa. And I know that you can see some rain on your camera. This is a cameraman's nightmare if you're not ready and all of a sudden it starts raining out there. Does it look very ominous out there, or is it kind of like how Chelsea had, where it's just an off and on, unpredictable, you can't really prepare for anything out there?
You know, when I glanced up at the sky about a minute ago, it looked very dark and ominous, and now I'm starting to see patches of blue again. So sort of similar to what Chelsea was experiencing, whereas the rain would kind of come and go and come and go. So we'll have to wait to see what happens next.
All right, blue sky, even just a sliver. We like seeing that. Lisa Kubota reporting live from Waialua. Thank you so much. And we're going to go back over to Maui, where Chelsea Davis has been all morning reporting on the unpredictable conditions there too. Chelsea, I see you lost the